أهلين منى، كيف الحال؟ All right. I believe we are doing just great so far. Just checking on YouTube. Okay. Let's solve some puzzles. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, that's better. Alright. حصان ضرب حصان معكش، يلا ابو نور. حصان ضرب حصان معكش. حصان ضرب حصان معكش. alright. حصان ضرب حصان معكش. متأكد ابو نور؟ لا، حصان ضرب حصان معكش is not a move. Hi sweetheart. Bishop to f3. That's the move actually. Take with the queen. No. Take with the knight. Take with the queen. That's not a move. That's not a move. That's not a move. What's the move here? Push king to f7. That's it. So, bishop takes at f3, attack at the queen. Threaten mate. If take with the queen, take with the knight. If take with the queen, you lose this. If you take with the pawn, check, hides, that's over. If you push the king to the f7, you'll be just fine. Good job, actually. Good job. Okay, now what? Okay, what's the best move here? Check, take with the pawn. Then take with the queen, then what? Checkmate? Second. Check, take with the pawn. Take here, queen takes, and that's a checkmate? I'll give it a shot. That's not a move. That's not a move. Ah, it's a black. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was a mistake. راحت الصورة. Sorry about that. Can't see the puzzle. Yeah, it was a problem in my end. I'm sorry. It's better now, right? Okay. Yeah. Let's get back to the puzzle. Thank you sweetheart. Thank you منى. عادة أبو النور المفروضة. I was thinking about, knight check, take, queen take, and checkmate. No, it's not checkmate. Bishop is protected here. So it's the best move here. Knight g3. I was thinking about that. I believe the idea is check, take with a pawn, and you take, and the queen take, and you go for this checkmate. But we are missing that the bishop is protected here. No, that's not a move. If I take, a queen take, and that's nothing. Maybe taking the pawn, take, and take. I don't know. It's a little bit hard, What if knight takes the pawn? I mean, nah, that's not a move. So, that's not a move. That's not a move. Take. Put in another force here. If queen take, if queen take, rook take. Maybe you mean this pawn? No, that's not the move. Taking the pawn is not the move. Taking the pawn is not the move. Maybe taking this pawn. Bishop takes. I think it's sacrificing the knight. Yeah, sacrificing the knight. Go here, queen take. There is no double check. I'm gonna take the rook and that's it. Yeah, that was it. Let's review it once again. It was sacrificing the knight here. The idea is taking the rook with the bishop still, hanging. So that was the move. Okay, so let's move to the next one. What about this? I can push, that's a protected. So that's option number one. Raise one. Oh damn, I was right. Really? Stop, sacrifice my brother. What are you talking about? Alright. Pushing the pawn can be a move. That's nothing because the knight is protecting the square. Key f3. What's key? Are you talking about the king? Knight to f3. Check, take. Actually, if check here, take with the knight, and the knight will protect the queen. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. If check, knight take, and the knight will protect the queen. So if check, take, protect on this. It doesn't work. أبو نور مش الحال عندك؟ Exchange with taken the bishop with the knight. That's not the move. That's not the move. No, it's not the move. Pawn to e5. Why? Why pawn to e5? Since they can continue the attack on that pawn. I'm thinking about pushing the pawn. Bishop to e3. Bishop to e3. Take and stuff. No, that's not the move. Taking the pawn is not the move. And check or something is not the move. Prasun. c5. c5? It looks like a move actually, but no, it's not the move. So attacking the queen with c5 is not the move. Taking the bishop is not the move. Bishop to e3 is not the move. يحيى هاشم يقول h6. That's the move actually. Ash, okay. Now what? Take and take attacking us. I take and they keep pushing. Take, if take, I take. I think I'm going to take the bishop now. Yeah, that's it. Taking the bishop. Okay, let's move to the next one. What do we have here? Let's read the board. Attacking the queen maybe? Threaten nothing. I mean, isn't it this a check? Yeah, but he will block. So attacking the queen first. No, that's not the move. That's not the move. I thought that's the move actually. I really thought that's the move. Attacking the queen, protected by the queen, and the queen is already threatening a couple of things here. I mean, check and he retreat. Then what? Check, take. Or taken. No. I cannot attack the queen because the queen has a bishop. Take, queen takes. That's a very good move. Why the engine is refusing this move? That's really a good move. Brother, go rook to e8. No, that's not the move. That's not the move. Horse and check with the queen. What are you talking about? Check the knight. Okay, check. Check. No, that's not the move. Take, queen, take. Take, then take the bishop. Maybe. No, that's not the move actually. Maybe taking the rook. Yeah, that's it. That was weird. That was weird. That's a very weird move, not gonna lie. That's very weird move. Okay, I will stop guessing and let's now think. Okay? Let's calculate. Let's read the board. What do we have here? We have a queen under attack and a queen under attack. It's a black to move, of course. I was thinking about sacking here, but he has a bishop. I mean take. Queen take with a check. I take, it takes my queen. He will have a rook, I won't have a rook. But if I take and take, I don't know, I'm not so sure. Hello Benny, how's it going? Okay. Remind me guys to disable that night bot, because our friend Benny was just sharing the Palestinian flag, and Nightbot did something here. Just take the rook, bro. That's not the move. Taking the rook is not the move. Taking the rook is not the move. Take the queen, have a fork later. Okay. Taking the queen, and now what? What do we have here? Of course, pushing the pawn and you will have this. That's a good eye. That's a good eye. And you take. Good job. Okay, new puzzle. Take, take, take. Take, take, take. That's the first option. Or I take, bishop take, bishop won't do anything. Bishop here? Bishop? No, of course not bishop here. He will take with his queen. With his knight. Okay, I'm thinking about bishop to c6. If take with a check, take here, then take with a pawn. That's my first option. Hassan Naward. Take the pawn. What pawn? What pawn we are talking about here? Push the pawn. Okay, that's a new idea. That's a new idea. I was thinking about playing this or pushing the pawn, but you know, I didn't hear anyone. كسر كل شيء بتكسب حصان بالآخر. يعني take, when take, then what? Or take, and take, and take, and take, then take. لا تقدم النور. يعني take, bishop take, bishop take, queen take. كيف ستكسب هالحصان؟ Should delay. Should remove chat delay on puzzles. Yeah. جورج يقول c6. That's not the move. Taking the knight is not a move. Now I will try a couple of things. Bishop, that's not the move. And the last idea, pushing the pawn. Okay, none of the suggestions worked. Let's think. Queen to d5. Fernando is saying bishop takes at d4. We tried that. Actually, you are correct. Okay, now what? I attack, then I win something? That's it. Okay, let's review this. So, تقريبا أبو نور على حق. So, you take, then you play bishop here. After he moves his knight, you just will win something, right? That's it. Okay, good job, everyone. Let's move to the next puzzle. My goal tonight is 50 puzzles solved, so let's do this, and of course together. You take with the knight with they takes your bishop with. Yeah, Fernando. Okay. بهوف كيف الحال? Take knight and c6 please. Taking the knight was the right idea, but it wasn't pushing the c6 pawn. Good to see you, Shakib. How you doing? Hello, Vengeance. Anyway, let's focus on this one now. So, what do we have here? That looks like an idea. I go with the knight here, threaten this, and the bishop is a threat on this. I mean, I'm not in a rush to take this bishop. I go with the knight here. Or I go here. No, I don't have that. The bishop is guarding this square. So, knight, and I have this idea, bishop and the queen. So, I'm trying to spot the weaknesses. Knight to f3. Knight to f3. Knight to f3, take. Also, sacrificing the knight is an idea. So, knight to f3, no. Knight to f3 ليست الحركة المطلوبة. Now, I think I will try knight to g4. That's it. Okay. I don't have this anymore because of the bishop, but I do have this. Or I can just play queen here. That is an empty check. King will just move here. If check, bishop take. Even if you take with your queen, you lose on something here. So this can be something. And he push. And I sack after he take. That's a mate. Okay. Who's with the idea of a queen to h4? Sack the bishop. Take with the bishop. I mean, okay, oh, whoa. Okay, so that was the move. Taken here with the bishop. And he can't take. He goes here. And I bring the queen here. Threaten to discover and checkmate him here. Sacrificing the bishop actually wasn't sacrificed, and I totally forgot that I am already preparing this, you know. So, let's move to the next one. What do we have here? Let's read the board. Let's read the board, guys. I mean, I can sack here. No, I can't. I can't. Wait, sacrificing here. Pawn take. Check or something? Or maybe check if you push. I go here, but that's losing the queen. Okay, what do you think, guys? White is defense falling apart. I mean, sack the queen. Sack the queen, pawn take and check, and that's winning the queen. That's an idea, but it's not a move. I really wanted the move to be this. I mean, take here, take with a pawn, and that's a fork. But that's not it. Probably there is something stronger than that. Knight for a pawn. With a check, actually. No, that's not a move. Queen to c8. Now that is the importance of reading the board, because I swear to God, I didn't see this. So, you have the right ideas, Shakib, but you don't follow the forcing lines. Stick to a move, calculate all of it, then go to another line. Don't play with instinct alone, brother. I agree. So, I'm going to try this, but that's not the move. So, that's not the move, that's not the move. And taking the pawn is not the move. So, sacking the queen here is not the move. Taking the pawn is not the move. c8 is not the move. Fernando is saying a queen to h4. But now I have two pieces under attack. I don't understand. There is a line usually here. You sack. If he takes, that's losing his rook. I play this a lot, but for the moment, that's a check. Let's review it once again. Check, check. It was actually so simple. Literally, it was so simple. Actually, I just need to pay attention. That's all I need. That's all I need, just to pay attention. Okay, let's read the board. Let's read the board. Let's read the board. All right, what do we have here? I'm seeing something here. If I take, queen take, I can play this move. But the queen will be right back here, protecting everything. No, queen will be right here, protecting everything. If it check, take, and king take, so that's not going to work. What's the best move here? He's pushing twice. Do you think it is taken en passant? Because it's an option, and taken en passant it is. Okay, now what? Attacking the queen, protected by the queen. And he doesn't have this. This is losing a. This is losing a piece. He will check, queen take, rook, and king takes. So that, you know, protected by the queen. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Wow, I solved it by myself. Okay, great. Okay, let's pay attention once again. Okay, we have the rook pinned to the king. And we have a knight ready to check the king. But we have this move. No, check I can take. But that's a checkmate or something? No, it's not. Okay, well, there is a bishop aiming at the f2 square. And at this point, I am really thinking about bringing the bishop here and making another rook guarding the back rank. Queen cannot take the rook here, it's a protected. The king can make a punch sometimes. Thank you, George. حسن ماذا يقول? I don't get it. I mean, it's fork, but if you take the queen, he take the queen. Yeah, you still win in material, Hassan. Queen h3 maybe? Okay. I mean, شنوفي يقول knight f5. Okay. Janos is saying queen to h6. Okay. So when I am going to make some guesses, when I feel that there is, you know, a lot of viewers are making the same suggestion, I'm not seeing that. For the moment, I'm seeing queen to h6 a couple of times. Ilas is saying d5. Bahov يقول queen to h3. Queen to h6. I'm seeing bishop to b7. I'm trying to calculate here. I really see this an idea, but the rook is pinned. Bringing another defender to the back rank is a good idea, I believe. And the rook is pinned because I can't move the king. It's that knight is killing me. Maybe it's a check, queen take, then check, queen take again. I think I need this. I won't have this idea anyway because the knight is taking this. شقيب عندك كشمات ضحي بالقلعة وكش بالوزير. يا حسن القلعة لا تتحرك مربوطة. بهوف يقول queen h3 queen h3. Okay, let's try queen to h3. No, queen h3 is not a move. I'm sorry if sometimes I miss a comment, especially if it is the correct answer. I'm so sorry, but I'm trying my best here. So, Kishan is saying TMKC, what's that? What's that? What's that? I'm seeing you repeating it over and over. Luciano is saying, do you play the bishop? I am really... What bishop? Are you talking about this or this one? Meetwad saying, sorry, queen to g4. Okay, queen to g4, okay. Okay, good job. Let's keep going. Now what? Rook takes a g2. No, it's pinned. It's pinned, my friend. It's pinned. I mean, I really want to play this move now. Look at my queen. أمين شنوفي يقول queen g4 with the idea of mate with bishop to d4. Okay. What's the move now? I am seeing someone saying sacrificing, speaking about sacrificing the bishop. Bahav is saying bishop to b7. Why sacrificing the bishop, Meetwad? Vetris is saying bishop to d4. Bishop to d4. Bishop to d4? Bishop to d4. That's it. Let's review it. Okay, so that is the first idea, and it's, you know, a normal idea. I'm threatened mate in one here, and he pushed the pawn. This bishop is protected by the queen. The rook will be liberated, but where is the mate? The problem is, if I turn on the engine, I will start lagging, so I will just try to understand it. Anyway, it's a tempo. It's a tempo. So, attacking the queen, that's it. Let's move to the next one. That's the next one. Let's focus. Yeah, Vetres. Yeah, Vetres. Shogun on... yeah, that's the previous one. Boris is saying 3000. 3000 what? Queen is trapped. At this time I'm seeing this and this. But I am also see the you know, developing the bishop a necessary thing, because the rooks needs to be connected. I will be surprised if the best move not gonna be something has to do with the bishop right here. I will be so surprised. I will be so surprised if it is not something has to do with the bishop. What do you guys think? Rook g8 and bishop g7 is tempting. I know. Chess. Hello. Luciano Santa is saying d5. What's the idea, Santa? Martina, hello again. Hello, Martina. Free bishop, Altamis is saying free bishop. I mean, I take the bishop, alright, but he takes my rook? No, I don't think that's what it is about. Jampot is saying bishop to g7. I mean, bishop to g7, but he takes with his queen. Then what? I attack his queen and that's a thing? Okay. Okay, you know what, jump out? That was an interesting idea. Very interesting idea. Sacrificing the bishop, queen takes, attacking the queen. You have already a bishop aim in here. Like, why this is not a good move, according to the engine? Why is that? Look at the beauty of this move. Okay. Rook to g8, double attack. Amin يقول. Ethan is saying rook to g8. Immediately? Yeah, why not? No, that's not the move. So, that's not the move, that's not the move. So, rook to g8 doesn't work, the bishop will take. Yeah, you probably forgot about this, yeah. Angry gamer, it's protected from the other bishop, yeah, that's right. What do you think? I saw the wrong board. What do you mean? Ailes is saying sack the bishop. Hassan يقول cause he's beat. Take your... Okay. Bishop to e7, our Greek friend is saying. No, that's not the move. So that's not the move, that's not the move. Martina is saying bishop to d6. That's not the move. That's not the move. MZ's queen to g5. Queen to g5? Why? That's g and that's 5. Queen to c4. Anim clips. GX is saying it's a queen takes bishop. Why? 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 Okay, now what? I don't have this. This is ridiculous. But okay, let's keep going. What's the best move now? This? Queen won't have this, but queen will have this and this. Not this. What's the best move? I don't even... Is there a tactic here, like, I don't know, sacrificing the bishop and taking the queen or something? Bishop to g2. Bishop takes at g2? No, it's not bishop takes at g2. Queen to g4, bishop g6. Queen to g4, that's correct. And... I mean... Why not just pushing the pawn? Oh, let me tell you why not just pushing the pawn. Because that's a check and that's losing his queen. Alright. Why not pushing the pawn? That's an easy one because you will go with your queen here. Threaten mate in one. What if he tried to push this pawn to block the supporter of that idea? You will go for this check and that's losing his queen. So, yeah. I believe he will lose his knight now and you will take the rook. Now I understand. And I didn't use an engine to understand it. Let's review it once again. I mean, that's the idea of the puzzle that we learn, right? Okay, so take the bishop. That's just an m1, as simple as that. And he played the knight because if you push the pawn, that's a tactic, and losing the queen. If you push the pawn, you bring your queen here with the idea of chef's kiss. Okay, what about he pushed the pawn, you go here, then he pushed the pawn to block your bishop. That's the tactic. So, alright. I don't think I need I need an engine to understand that. But I'm a little bit slow, not gonna lie. New puzzle, new board. Let's read the board. I am too sleepy for this. Good night, guys. Have fun, everyone. See you, Shakib. Thank you, George, for kicking my ass. Well done, Shakib. Thank you, Hassan. Okay, Luciano. Let's read the board. But you also lose a queen. Now that's something I didn't think about. No, I don't think you do. No, I don't think you do. No, we don't just fine, I think. I think the real question is why he didn't just take the rook from the beginning. No, that's something has, you know, Stockfish has to answer it for us. P before. What's the P standing for? P. What's the P standing for, Shogun? Pawn? Ah, pawn. Pawn to b4? Yeah. I forgot about the P. I mean, usually they don't say P. They just say b4 without using the P. You understand? Push pawn now. No, that's not a move. Pushing the pawn is not a move. Pushing the pawn is not a move. Rook to b7. Okay. Rook to b7 with the idea of kicking the knight, then attacking the queen, maybe? Sorry, that was a mouse slip. Mouse slip in the puzzle. Yeah, that's the move. Okay, now what? I believe now you just attack the queen and you win this. Even if you block, you still can't take because you have a bishop guard in this. So this move... Come on. Come on. What's so complicated about this? You attack the queen. And he takes with the knight, I'm sorry. He takes with the knight. You attack the queen, he takes with the knight. Not just this. If you attack the queen, he takes with the knight and you can't even take the knight. Okay, what's the best move here? Temporis. Then yeah, I agree. Abbas, bro, you hang the rook. I know, Abbas, I'm sorry. b4 now, queen to e5, rook to g4, that's a lot of options. Let's calculate. Martinez saying b4, queen to e5. Queen to e5 and the knight, I believe, is trapped or something? Wait, queen to e5. Queen to e5 is losing the queen, guys. Queen to e5 is losing the queen. John Smithy, good point. What's the good point? I missed it, I believe. Don't guess, brother, go through the moves. Oh, that, yeah, I mean, it's the only way to learn, I believe. Queen to e5 is free. Queen, go b4. That's it. Let's review it. So, attacking the knight. Knight goes here. Now you push the pawn. Okay. Okay, I will turn on the engine. I will turn on the engine, I'm sorry. Yeah. I will turn on the engine. So, we push the pawn. Now what's gonna happen? Queen. Attacking the queen. Queen retreats. Queen goes here. Am I winning something in this puzzle? Because I'm winning nothing. Okay. Pushing the pawn, I understand this move because now I supposed to be, you know, threaten this and this. Rook to b6. The knight doesn't have this. Knight doesn't have this or this. And the engine is saying knight go for this, Prado taken, and take. Now I understand the puzzle. Yeah. I'm sorry guys, I don't turn on the engine that much because I will start lag when I turn on the engine. But sometimes to understand the puzzle you need to ask Stockfish why is that move? I mean, pushing the pawn to b4 is a silent move, and I'm supposed to be winning something in this puzzle. I'm supposed to be winning the knight, and I am not winning the knight yet, so I need to understand. Anyway, what's the best move here, guys? I'm seeing this. I have two attackers, but he does have two defenders. I am thinking about adding another attacker. You win the knight and activate more pieces. Yeah, Hassan, that's correct, but that's winning the knight after like 4 moves, I believe. Yeah. Rook to d7. I have my queen under... Oh, wait. What attacker I'm talking about? If I play a silent move right now, he will take my queen. I'm so sorry, guys. Queen is attacked. I know. I know, blob monster. I know. Okay. Temporis is saying queen to f2. Queen to f2. Wait. Queen to f2? Queen to f2. Queen takes. Take. Queen take. Then what? Queen to f2. Are you guys aware that it's gonna be take and take? Bishop takes at h2. Okay, so bishop takes at h2. No, that's not a move. Queen to e5. Queen to e5 looks like a move, yeah. e5, you mean h5, right? That's not h5. That's the e5. Bob, we are the black here. Dave, how's it going? Bishop f4 counterattack. Bishop f4 countering the attack? No. Dave, knight will take with a check. If he has a check, the queen will escape. We won't get our retaliation here. Queen to h5. Still wrong. I believe that's the queen to h5, queen to h4, but I understand the idea. So queen to h5, it's h4 actually, is not a move. Okay. Luciano is saying bishop takes at h2. We tried that, didn't work. Look at this, Luciano. Look at this. Didn't work. Bishop c4, you can take his queen as well. Bishop c4. Bishop f4. He will take our queen with a check. No, it doesn't work. Bishop h4. I don't understand. Queen to c2. Queen to f2. That's queen to f2. Why? Guys, I will take. Queen take. Rook take and king take. Okay, you know what? Let me try it. That's not a move. Queen to f2 is not a move. No. Queen to f2 is not a move. Queen to d4. No. Queen to d4 is not a move. No, I didn't. I wasn't convinced of queen to f2. I mean, it's a simple calculation here. Take with the queen, take with the rook, take with this king. Two defenders, two attackers. Queen to h4, attack and h2, and threaten bishop to b4. Didn't work. Basil is saying f4. What are you talking about? Queen to f4 with a lot of brilliant marks. That's not the move. That's not the move. Queen to f4, guys. That is the f file. That is f4. I'm sorry, and you guys are correct. Basil, you are correct. Taken with rook. Wait, I need to understand what happened here. Challenging the queen. And the queen is not protected. And I take with the rook and the knight is no longer forking anything. Wow. That's amazing. Literally amazing puzzle. Like literally the knight. The knight. The knight right there is having, a life crisis right there. I'm so sure. Okay. Yeah, that knight must be having an existential crisis. Okay. Check. If take. Not necessary. I mean check. Queen cannot take. Take with a pawn. Take here. Check. Okay. I think I will jump right now with the knight, but that's not the move. So sometimes I feel like George. My friend George is correct. Shakib, don't rely on your instinct. I mean, look at this. It's a check. That's a strong outpost for the knight. So I can justify my idea. I jump with the knight because that's a very strong outpost. And I am losing nothing. It's not like he will take with his queen or something. So check. Then we can discuss the other things. But I'm so sure that beside if if I don't go for the check right now, he will take my bishop with a check. So check. Then I save this bishop by making, an exchange. So knight to f4 and bishop takes bishop, for me is a reasonable move. I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, guys? He sacrifices the queen and bishop takes d6, so take the knight first. Okay, that's can be a move actually. Okay, the same idea. Now what? Check. He sacrifices the queen. Why? Why he is sacrificing his queen? Why not just moving? You will move with a check. But this is just losing a bishop. It's not losing your queen. Okay. He doesn't have this, but he does have that, right? Why not king here? Okay, after I solve this, I will analyze it with the engine. So, queen takes and pawn takes the queen. I go here and that's it, right? I don't have this, so the engine is not suggesting that I block with the rook, right? Oh. No. That's it. Okay, I will analyze this. I will analyze this with the engine. I just want to understand. Okay, we said we take the knight and he take. Then we go for this check and he took with his queen. Now I will go back one step. Okay, actually when I turn down the engine is suggesting that I take with the queen. But this is not what happened. What happened in the puzzle is take the bishop with the knight. Check. Okay, the engine himself is saying rook should take the the knight. Why? What about this move? You take the bishop, check, and you go here. Pawn take the bishop, and thus losing his queen. Okay. Wait. The engine here is saying pawn at g3 has to take the bishop. Why? Why not just moving the queen to the safety? Like, I don't know. Let's ask for a trade. No, I move the queen here and check. Am I the only one that sees the white queen can be saved? Am I the only one that he is not convinced that the queen has to die in this puzzle? I'll just move to the next puzzle. Can you analyze my second to last game, please? I will do that in the next stream, okay? Just stick to this channel. Tonight we are just solving puzzles, but I promise I will. Chess Raptor is saying then the rook will mate the king on d2. Ah, you are talking about the previous rook to d2 actually is not an rook to d2 is unstoppable actually. Ah, so Dave is talking about the previous puzzle. Okay, let's focus on this one. So Luis Fernando is saying bishop to e6, and Jose Salinas is saying take the rook. Take the rook, what rook? Bishop to e6, a move that I totally understand. And here he is, Harry the Sailor. How's it going? Should be bishop to e6, then either a knight f-fork or chasing the queen away from the bishop. For the moment I'm seeing this pawn under attack and I am confused. Should I bring my rook? And how's it going, Harry? Saludos desde Argentina. How's it going, my friend? Welcome, Argentina. What do we have here? e6, but he take. I think there is a tactic here of trapping the queen. No, I push the pawn. This will lose its defender, which is the queen. So I push. Okay. Now I take or what? Or I push. Queen take. What about I go here? How? I thought this is a danger level, attacking the queen and adding another attacker on this piece. How this is not a move? I push twice and he take with the pawn and he take with his queen, right? Knight to d4. Oh, knight to d4 actually. It was the same piece but just not the same direction. So bishop to e6, kicking the queen, pushing the pawn, and the queen has to retreat to protect this Colonel Sanders right here. And I was insisting on this move. This was enough. That's it. Let's go. What do we have here? Should I take? عمر كيف الحال? Knight to e5 here allows the queen to check. Correct. Castling is a mistake, that's losing the bishop. My queen is black's queen is not doing that much. I mean, no, I don't have that. The bishop is gonna do this, and I don't have this pawn because of the queen. I take. Then what's gonna happen? No, actually, taking the rook is not the move. Taking the rook is not the move. What's the best move here? Check with the queen. Check with the queen where? You don't have this because of the bishop. You don't have this because of the queen. Knight to e5 here allows the queen to check. I think I need to remove the latency when I am streaming solving puzzles. Alhamdulillah Omar Habibi Taslam. Emperor YouTube, take bishop. Okay, take with a check. And take, and that's it. It was so simple actually. It was very simple. It was very simple. You take, and you take. The rook is trapped. New puzzle, let's go. I take, then I go here, right? This is a defender here, so I believe I will just take, but that's not the move. That's not the move. What's the best move here? I'm so confused. Do you think it is pushing the pawn twice? But that's losing this bishop. I thought taking the knight, removing a defender from here, I'm sorry, and in his misery. He's not protected. Should I push? No, I can't push the pawn. It's pinned because of the bishop. Taking with the bishop, maybe? That's it, actually. That's it, actually. Attacking my queen. I cannot take this pawn because of the queen. I take the knight. He takes my queen. Should I sack? Knight takes, then no, there is no check. What about attacking? No. What about pinning the queen? Queen takes, then check. What check I'm talking about? What check I'm talking about? Okay, chat. Let's try. Take the bishop. Now check. Just take the bishop. You mean the knight? Knight then check. Body is saying c5. You guys know that my queen is under attack, right? Queen to h3. No, that's not the move. Queen to h3 is not the move. No. Queen to h3 is not the move. Bishop to h2 and the queen to h3. Bishop to h2, I will lose my queen. Bishop to h2. That's no, that's not the move. Bishop to h2 is not the move. Bishop h2. That's h2 and that's the bishop. No, that's not the move. Bishop to c5. حسن يقول queen to h3. جربناها. Didn't work. Didn't work. That didn't work. Chess عدى bishop c5. Yeah, I thought about bishop c5. That's pinning the queen here, but take and take with the check, take with the knight. Okay, let me try it. No, that's not a move. It was a crazy idea, but no, that's not a move. Just a queen to g6, simple. No. g6 is not a move. سهيل يقول pawn to c5. يا سهيل الملكة تموت. Or maybe he got a point. Yeah, actually, Sohail, you are correct. He takes my queen, he will have double pawn. I take his queen, and that's it. عاش سهيل والله عاش. You are correct. So we take with the bishop. Alright. Then we push the pawn. If queen take, I take. If he moves his queen, he's really in a very bad shape. So pushing the pawn is a move actually, and he cannot even take, or I don't know. Yeah, so pushing the pawn was the move, and that's it. Let's go. يقرأ التعليقات. نعم يا سعود العطيبي يقرأ التعليقات. يا ليتني ما كنت أقرأ. Queen to h7. Okay. We move to next puzzle. Let's go. Hello Vedant. How's it going? I remember you from that night. Zakaria, queen to h3. I think there is a latency in the stream. Okay. Take the pawn. What pawn? This pawn? And he takes with his queen. I'm not so sure about this one. Knight to d5. That's d5. Why you guys are so sure about that? Like, do you think, guys, he will take with the bishop and thus losing his queen or something? Take here, he take with the queen. Let me try this. No, that's not a move. Muad يقود b5. I agree, actually. It can be a move. Okay, now what? It's getting complicated. Take with the pawn, of course. Okay. Yeah, Jose Miller. Josiah? I'm sorry if guys I'm not reading your names correctly. I'm so sorry. So, attack the rook. I agree, but no, that's not, maybe from this side. Okay, now he is protecting his rook, but he is not protecting his bishop, and that's winning material, I believe. Just one thing. Do you think, guys, he will promote or something? Let me push the pawn and go here. Okay, now I take. If you push, no, you are doing just fine. Even if you push, you can bring the rook. If he goes here, you literally can't take. If take, you take, and the queen take. Nah. You bring the rook here. Okay, I will use the engine. I will turn on the engine. Let me turn on the engine. So, taking the bishop as the move. What if he push the pawn? No. He doesn't push the pawn right now because, you know, he take. Okay. Rook. 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 In this position, you should not make mistakes. Like, for example, if I take here, white is winning. Yeah. Now, even if you take the queen, he's still gonna promote. So, okay, the engine is expecting, you know, the expectant on everyone is just 2000 elo player and can find the best moves. In this position, I'm so sure that I will throw. Anyway, next puzzle, let's go. Why is a queen to b4 is bad? Well, we don't. When I am solving puzzles on lichess, I try my best to not just solve the right answer, just to see the green mark. No. I'm just trying to understand why the best move is a best move. Anyway, Hello, Jose, how's it going? Bishop to h3. Okay, yeah. Bishop to h3, threaten mate and 1. Simple. But that's not the move. That's not the move. Doesn't he lose the knight? Taking the knight was the best move here. So, how did this position... okay. Alright. Attacking the queen, protected by the bishop. Queen takes, queen retreat. Why not queen here? Why not a queen here? Why would the queen abandon the knight? Like there is nothing here. Okay, queen retreat, take the knight. Yeah, actually, that's losing a knight. But let's keep going. The puzzle is not over yet. The puzzle is not over yet. Now what? I can play knight here, or just go for danger levels. Threaten mate and 1. No, if I go here, he will do nothing. I can go here. So, bishop to h3. Bishop h3. That's it. Okay, so. Alright. Bishop. No. Attacking the queen. He doesn't have this. My rook is under attack, by the way. My rook is under attack. I think this puzzle, you will trap the queen. Are we going to trap the queen in this puzzle? Queen to d7. Bishop to d7. سهيل يقول. Bishop b7. Bishop d7. تقصد c7? Losing the queen. Attack. Bishop to d7. No, that's not a move. Bishop to d7 is not a move. No, it's not a move. Bishop to d7. Knight to e5, yeah, it can be a move, but that's not a move. Trust me, bro, it's knight to e5. No, it's not knight to e5. It's not knight to e5. Trust me, guys. As much as you will try to make a perfect calculation, the puzzles will just... Bro, it's knight to e5. It's not. It's not. It's not. Move a queen up 1. Huh? Queen to d7. Queen to d7. Queen to d7, okay. Now take. And lose on this pawn, or take with the king. Oh, take with the rook. Otherwise I'll lose the rook. Lose on the rook? Should I lose the rook? Take with the king and I lose the rook? No, I push. Queen will take, will escape the queen. The queen will escape. And now knight to e5 maybe. Queen won't have this, queen won't have this, queen won't have this. Yeah, but queen will take the goddamn rook. If I attack the queen, he will take the rook. Rook to e7. No, we tried. Oh. Queen won't have this. Or this because of the knight. Or this. That's it. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I swear to God, I didn't see that. For the record, that's plus 600. That's a plus 600. As you can see. It's a plus 600. Niveau de difficulté. The level of difficulty. Anyway. Alright, now what? We are under check, so I can push the pawn protected by the knight, or I can just retreat with the bishop attacking his queen, threaten mate in one. I believe in this move. And that was the move actually. Now what? Check and take or something? Knight. Check if take. No, that's not the move. No. Okay. What's the best move here? أهلين إسلام كيف الحال؟ Simon is saying hard one. I agree. أحمد الحيجة كيف الحال يا أحمد؟ Okay. معاذ يقول بشب جفار. Yeah, why not? But that's losing the bishop, isn't it? That's mate in one, actually. No, bishop to g4 is not the move. But I understand the idea. Actually, bishop to g4, that's a checkmate. Bishop to g4 is a checkmate, معاد. لا. Bishop to g4 is a checkmate يا معاد. ماذا يقول سهيل؟ Knight to f2. Knight to f2. Attack on the rook. And if he takes, threaten mate in one, what should I do? I go here, take here. I don't have time to make a silent move. Knight to f2. If he takes, I don't have time to make a silent move. Knight to f2 is not a move. Knight to f2 is not a move. هايدن شرير أحمد حاجر حومة أهلين. Knight to g3. حاجر حومة يقول knight g6. No. Knight to g6? Knight to g6? That's g5. g3, you mean g3? No, that's not a move, no. Bishop to h3, knight to g3, no. Knight to g3 is not the move, we tried it. Look at this. No, that's not a move, سعود العتيبي يقول bishop to h3. Oh, that's not the move. No, that's not the move, guys. معاذ يقول check and the check with the knight and queen to f2. Oh. No, that's not a move. Queen to f2 is not a move. You got excited. I know, Muad. You got excited. Pawn to g6. سهيل يقول. No, that's not a move. No, that's not a move. Jose is saying bishop to b4. Bishop to b4. Jose Salinas. Nah, that's not a move. bishop to b4. Maybe you are correct. No. He will just put the pawn. Jose. عمر يقول knight على d7. He takes with the pawn. No, that's not a move. That's not a move. No, he blocks, never mind. Yeah, he blocks with the pawn. Okay, sweetheart. Rook to d8. Okay. Alright, now what? Nadine is correct. Bishop, rook to d8. Rook to d8, yeah, rook to d8 was the move. Now what? Bishop to g3. Bishop to g4? Speed, queen exchange. Take the bishop. I mean, yeah. Taking the bishop, threaten mate on 1, actually. Wait, I take... Is that a thing? Yeah, you retreat with the rook protected with your queen. Yeah, you take the bishop. Okay. So, that's the move. And that's the move. And that's the move. Yeah, you are correct, Nadine. Good job. Okay, now what? What do we have here? Yeah, Hayden, did you see that? New puzzle, new board. Let's read the board. Yeah, Hassan, something like that. I mean, that's a check, right? We are taking this and this. So I would just, yeah. Check. My queen is under attack, by the way. Maybe I should do nothing. No. Queen to f6 a check. I mean, why not? No, but that's not the move. What about queen to b6 with a check? Okay, it was correct, but I need to review this. So, check protected by the bishop. Wait, I will turn on the engine. Let me turn on the engine. Goes here. And that's the reason he is a queen. The engine is thinking. No. This is not pinning the queen to the king because you will move with a check. So this move, attacking the queen protected by the queen. By why the king is about to move? Because when he moves, the bishop won't hurt anyone. So king, according to the engine, to c3, and the engine will just suggest this. Of course he will. But take with a check, and guess what? You take with your queen, and the queen take with a check, with a desperado, and you take. And you are winning. You are simply winning. You are simply winning. Excuse me, guys, but when I will just not be that convinced, I will just, just turn on the engine and try to understand what the hell I just did. Solve, exactly. New board. New puzzle, let's go. And every time I analyze, I will start to lag a little bit. I'm so sorry. The Lichess's engine is so strong. I believe it's Stockfish 12, something like that. Lichess is his engine is so scary, I swear to God. Good one. عاش عاش يا سعود العتيبي. يلا let's go. What's next? I mean, queen take. I'm sorry, rook take, queen take, then what? No, there is no tactics here. I can push twice, but he will take the pawn. Knight protected by the rook. And the rook is attacking this. The knight cannot move because it's pinned. So let's think of something else. Simon is saying break the pin. I agree. And in this situation you are just saying let's get out right here with the king. Because we don't have this. I mean, we don't have this, but this is the same situation, you know? So this is the only breathing room we have, and that's not the move. Push twice. Yeah. Now what? I go here if take with the rook. That's it actually. Alright, I understand actually. It's not that but let's review it. So you push the pawn with a tempo. You take the pawn and you go here. If take, you take with the bishop. Threaten this actually. Yeah, so that's the danger levels. Knight attacking the queen. If take with the knight, you take with the bishop. Threaten this. That's not really a thing, but you know, still tactic. Besides, the white here is just helpless, you know. So let's move to the next puzzle. Actually, you are correct, Dave. You are correct, Raptor. C5. C5 it is. What do we have here? Take with the check, take with the knight, then what? What about... Rook take. With the check, then queen take, bishop. Bishop take? No? Nah. Oh, wait. That's a free knight. You will tell me now. It's a protected twice. That's pinned and that's pinned. So this is literally a free knight. It's a free knight. Knight stuck here. So I take, but I will take this by the way. Then I take with a check and take and I continue. Or maybe I take, then take, if take and take with a check. I'm a take. Then I take with a check. No, I don't. Is it check and take, then check or something? Sacrificing the rook? Then check. And check. And he blocks and check. Oh. No. Let me review this. So this is so funny. This knight is literally protected by two pieces. Can't do anything. So I take. And you sack the rook. Then you take with a check. Then you go for this check. Yeah. Beautiful one. Okay. What about this one now? That is putting pressure here and attacking this. removing the king from the back rank and bringing the rook here and stuff. So I believe that's a move. This puzzle is 24 of 50, I believe. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 25. Yeah, we are the halfway. Elephant, bishop. Oh, bishop. Okay. Take and take, then I go here, threaten this or this. D to e7. D to e7. Dame, dame, la dame to e7. That's it actually. D to e7. D stands for queen. D stands for queen. Dame. Okay. I believe that's a move. No, that's not a move. Attack the knight. I tried. The engine is refusing this move. Queen to e7. Yeah, Boris. There is some latency in the... I don't know why he's refusing this move, but that's not a move. Double on the bubble. I tried, Simon. That's not the move. Rook? Oh, rook. Actually, that's not the only way, actually, yeah. And that's it. Yeah, double on the bubble. Great. Okay, now what? I take and take and take with the check and the queen takes. I take and take. Then I take and the queen take. Something wrong with this calculation. What am I missing here? What I can't see. Take and bishop, take and take. Should I cancel or something? Is it? No. This bishop is under attack, so I'm gonna take. Okay, that's the best move. Now what? Take, queen, take. Or I push twice. I push twice. Despite it's a very good move. I mean, if I take, he will take with his queen, right? It's not taking the bishop. It's not taking the bishop. Bishop? I'm sorry, pawn and... No. What's the best move here? Go back, why? Bishop doesn't work. أحمد قاسم يقول bishop على d3. bishop على d3. هذه d3 يا قاسم. pawn to e2. bishop to e2. Kira is saying. اوكي. احمد قاسم يقول bishop على d2. bishop على d2. bishop to e2, queen take, then you take. فهمتك يا قاسم، غلطت في الحروف. That's it. صح. It was a tactical material puzzle. Okay, so new puzzle. Let's go. I take, I believe, and you take, right? Or I take and you take with this queen with a check. That's stupid. I take, bishop take. Check. The bishop is hanging. If I take the queen, you take with the bishop. Then, if he takes the knight, I take with a check and I lose my bishop. What's the best move here? Check. Check. And you take. Then check. Oh, what am I talking about? Pushing the pawn is losing the queen. Maybe it's a check and you take the... No, it's not. Okay, now what? Probably a queen move. Okay, let's go for the obvious thing. It's not taking the queen, I was so sure. Queen to h4. That was a good move. عاش عليك سعود, يلا كمل سعود. Now what? Check and you take? No, he can't take. Check. I mean, check. He cannot take. He cannot escape. He doesn't have this. That's his only move. And probably it will be a maiden something, I don't know. Check now. Take. If take, that's losing his rook. That's it. If you take the pawn with the bishop protected by the knight. If you take with the pawn, that's losing his rook. It's a material puzzle. Let's move to the next one. So that's a check. Check. Alright. Then this and this. Just like that. Okay, let's keep going. I don't have this because of the knight, but I do have this. Check. Do I have the deflect stuff? No, I don't. He can take with the bishop. I take. You take with the knight now. Maybe it's take with the queen, take with the knight, then what? Then pin the bishop to the king and taking it. I will be so embarrassed if this is not correct. Alright? That's it. Okay. Finally I solved correct puzzle. Okay, now what? I mean, it's a check if you block. And check. No. It's a check, I think? No. Check, maybe? Now check. Take with the rook and you promote. No. Check, take with the rook and you promote. Take with the knight, then you take. No, maybe it's a check first. It's a free bishop. And taking the rook. Oh, no. Wait. Okay. So check. Why did he lose everything in this scenario? I mean, isn't this an option? I don't even have this because of the knight. But I do have this. I mean, if king go here, check and so. And besides, if I go for this, after he moves his king here. It's gonna be sacrificing the queen, take with the knight, take the knight with the promotion, and that's a checkmate. But what if king here? Check. And he doesn't have this. He goes here and things will be just complicated. I understand. So it was check, take with the bishop, take with the bishop, take with the rook, goes here, and that's it. He takes your queen, you take here. Yeah. New puzzle, let's go. Taken, that's winning a pawn. I am not under attack. This knight is protected, and after the dust settle right here, the knight remain protected, and the knight is protecting this. There is the idea of putting pressure on that knight, you know. I don't have this. Bishop. Should I take? No. Should I push? If take, I take. Should I push? Nah. Do I have a check or something? That's losing my rook with a check now. Do you think it is sacrificing the rook here after he take? You will have something? Like what? Like taking with the check and the take? I don't know. What's the best move here? Mate in one. Mate in... That's not mate in one, I don't think it's mate in one. Kira the killer is saying bishop to f5. No, that's not the move. I was thinking about a couple of things. No, not this. Probably something like that. No, that's not the move. That's not the move. Terrorist. Like, is that a new piece on the board? Well, how is he wearing? I swear to God, I was about to say something get me cancelled. I swear to God. If I said it, I will just get cancelled. Okay, let's keep going. Take the knight. I didn't see the pawn. Joe is saying take with pawn, then take the knight with the rook. And that's a good point, sweetheart. It takes one to see one. That's correct, actually. Chris Hewitt is saying queen to f3. That's not a move. Queen to f3 is not a move. D takes at c3. Dan takes at c3. That's what you mean by D? Or D takes at... D takes at... I mean, why not? It's a check. And thank you, actually. Juban. Hello? And take the bishop. Take the bishop? And take then what? I take the bishop with the queen? And the queen take? There is no fork. There is... Oh! So you take the bishop, queen take, then you go for this move, I think? Interesting, but no, I don't think that. Bishop takes at f3. No. Bishop is not... No. No. Push? That's losing the knight, no. What's the best move here? Boris is saying D65. What's that? Bishop to G4. محمد يقول queen على F4. queen على F4 محمد. queen على F4 انتحار حرفيا. bishop to G4. bishop to G4. D5. D5 is losing the knight with a check. Rook to C8 obviously. There is nothing obvious. Trust me in this. Trust a streamer who was streaming just for a whole year. There is no obvious stuff in puzzles, especially on lichess. أحمد قاسم يقول queen على C4. يا أحمد لا لا. That's not the move. That's not the move. Take the knight with the bishop. We tried that. Nah, didn't work. Didn't work. I mean, I wanted it to be like that because at least I will have this check, but no, that's not it. Take and take and take or something? No. No. Pushing the pawn and bishop? Like playing twice? I will try it. That's not the move. Okay. Dave is saying something. Let's see what Chess Raptor is saying. Bishop to f5 threatens mate on c2. Bishop to c5. Bishop to c5. That is c5. What's the best move here now? Moving or no? Taken with the queen. Taken with the queen. Okay, Dave. Okay, Dave. Let's analyze it. Let's analyze this one. First of all, let me. What was the first move we said? What was the best move? Take the pawn. Taking the pawn. Okay, I will turn on the engine, guys. When I turn on the engine, I will be lagging. Okay, I will be lagging. Okay, let's turn on the engine. Okay. Why queen here? Okay, now Raptor is saying that's a checkmate. What if queen doesn't take? What if queen doesn't take? No, that's not escaping with the queen. Queen is not trapped, right? Queen doesn't have this or this or this, but queen does have that. Let's make the queen retreat to the safety. That's it. No, it's not. It's not. That's it, actually. Die! And that's a checkmate. Okay, let me say something. If you ever played against me and we had this position, don't sacrifice your queen. I will never see this line. Like, seriously? You will take with your queen because I will see all this? Come on. What are you talking about? I wish I can see this. دكتور اكس صباح الخير، كيف الحال؟ كلي طلع طبلتي في التورنوا قلت اني نحل قلت نسولفي طرف بيزل. Okay, now what do we have here? I mean, check, take, and I win what? A bishop? Nah, that's not it. I'm a push. And he didn't take because he knows if he take, I will sack the bishop and win his queen. But now he's protecting his queen, so I will just take the bishop and he takes. Then what? I sack again and he take, and take with the rook? No? That's protected by the knight. I attack the queen, but he wins my bishop. What's the best move here? Greek gift. No. No, it's just push on the pawn. At first I thought it's a Greek gift too. Okay. What's the explosive person? What's that? Like, bro, are you struggling with the English? I can help you with the word. I know it, you know. All right. Hello, Simon. So Joey's saying sacrifice the check with the queen. I don't understand. E8. Rook to E8, you mean? You mean rook to E8? Bring the bishop back. And that's it. Oh! Yeah, Simon, it was as simple as that. Okay. I take with the check, obviously. No. Isn't this a fork? No, it's not. There is a defender. 2, 3. 3 defenders. And I only have 2 attackers. This, you know. Push, take, and take, take, and take, and take. I push. Raptor is saying rook to e8 saves bishop to the back rank mate after exchange. Oh, simple. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You will have a lot of these. Like, you'll be thinking, then you will be just... oh. Now what? Fork both pawn. No, that's not a fork. Is it? Oh no, hold on a second. I push the pawn, take with the knight, take with the bishop, take with the bishop, I take with the knight, and they take with the queen. Right? Yeah. Take. Take. What's the best move here? I take and they take with his queen, then is there a tactic of sacrifice? Okay. I understand. You move your bishop. And the bishop is pinned to the king. You will tell me, yeah, the bishop will take, but that's the problem. The queen is not protected. But if I move my bishop here, for example, he can retreat here. And guess what? I'll take his queen and he won't be able to take because, well, guess what? The bishop's still pinned. That's not a move. That's not a move. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's review this. So, it was pushing the pawn, and the only reason that this fork makes sense, despite that it is really not a fork, because let's count the attackers and the defenders. 1, 2. That's just a pawn, you know? And that's 1, 2, and 3. So you push, take, and take. And you move your bishop right here. I tried this, didn't work. I tried this, didn't work. I tried this, and it worked. I still don't understand why this doesn't work. Because he pushed the pawn, maybe. But what about I push this pawn? Huh? What's wrong about this? Why this is a wrong move, but this is not. Anyway. Okay, should I take? No? Take. What was that? Was that a puzzle? Why would the knight jump that way? Oh, it was stupid check, and I blocked with a pawn. And now he has to sacrifice something so he can escape with his queen. So he moves his queen with a check, and you take the knight, and that's it. Let's go next. What do we have here, guys? Okay, now what? Push the pawn maybe? Because when I push the pawn that he is trying to promote will be just covered by the bishop. Wait, that's a check, I understand that. So check, and check, and check, and whoa, wait. I take with the king. I take the knight, and he take with the bishop. Then what? I go here. He promotes. I take. That's not a check. That's nothing. I take, and that's it. Yeah. Okay. Next. Take. I'm a little bit confused here. If I take, he will take with his queen. That's a checkmate. A back rank, literally. Taking the rook. Take the rook. Take with the king, and he doesn't have a back rank. No, that's not it. Is that a thing? He take with the check, then I go here, then he take with his queen. No, that's not a thing. Should I take here? Take with the check. I go here. Why the rook is suicidal? Why the rook is suicidal? Oh. The rook is attacking, protected by the knight. So I take the knight. Whoa. Wasn't it the back rank? So I take the pawn. Okay, I understand that. Rook takes rook. Okay, there is no back rank here because the king is covered in this. Let me turn on the engine. What the engine is suggesting? I took the rook and the engine is suggesting this? What's this move? What's this move? I will go for the check. King. Check. King. Oh. That's it. That's it, actually. Alright. Stockfish is crazy. Let's go. Okay. I take with the queen. I jump here. Who's protecting the knight? No one. Besides, that's taken with the check. So, do you think guys check, take with the king, then check? No, there is no one protecting the knight. Maybe it's check, king, take, then check. If take and take, nah. It's a check, king takes, and maybe it's nothing. I don't know what's the best move here. What do you think? Maluz Mundus. Whoa, slippery king. Yeah, he's oily. Oiled. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know what's the best move here. Take the rook. Okay. No. Now what? Rook takes rook. Yeah, we did that. Then this. Threaten to take the queen. And he adds another force on this. Added another force. No, that's losing the queen. I didn't see that bishop right there. Of course I didn't. It's a bishop. Oh, queen to h4. Why not? Why not? I'm threatened this and adding another force here. Why this is not a good move? Back rank? No, I still have a guard in my back rank. Should I jump here, take with the knight, then I add force on the knight? No, that's not the move. And I will stop guessing. Shrishtidev, Refiki, queen to d6. What's the best move here, guys? Take the pawn with the bishop. Take the pawn with the bishop. No, that's a first. That's the first time you don't answer correctly. Or maybe I didn't understand you correctly? Queen to g5? No, it's not queen to g5, no. It's not queen to g5. Ali resign from the puzzle? Okay. Okay. Ali, you know when you are solving a puzzle you are winning, right? So you are telling me resign and you know that in solving a puzzle and I am winning. Sit stockfish, literally. Pawn to d4, okay. No, pawn to d4. No, it's not pawn to d4. Go with the queen to e8. Sorry, that was a messed up. No, queen to e8 is not a move. Queen g5 next. e4 is a good move. e4 is a good move. You mean d4? No, we tried it, didn't work. Queen to h4. No, didn't work. Didn't work. Queen next to knight. No, that's not a move. Queen to e8 didn't work. Didn't work. Maybe knight takes. We tried it. No. And we tried bishop. Didn't work. Queen to d6. Nadine is saying. Alright. Yeah, it was queen to d6. Let's review this. So, it was take the rook. And it was knight to g4, putting pressure here. And it was queen to d6 again. Nadine saved you guys again. Yeah, putting pressure here, and I don't know. I just want to understand why. Okay, so we are threatened mate on one here. Push on the pawn. Push on the pawn. Push on the pawn. Knight. Bishop. Check. Take. Take. And we are ready to push this pawn with a big problem. Okay, so I understand this. Let's move to the next one. New puzzle, new board. Let's get to this one. Take, if take, that's losing my queen because my queen is lined up with a king. Check, take, and that's getting rid of that rook. I will go for it first. That's not a move. That has to be something, I believe, and that's it. Should I take and take, then check, and king take and take? No. That's not a fork because of the bishop. The bishop is guarding the square. Check maybe? No. Go here. If take. Check. Oh, so I go here with the queen. And he has to sacrifice his queen, otherwise I will checkmate him here. If he eliminates the knight, you just checkmate him here. He doesn't have this breathing room, and there is nothing to block with. So, queen takes the knight, you take with the check, and that's it. Let's move to the next one. Check. You take the rook, I believe. Okay. You push the pawn. You attack the queen, I believe. No. You go here, threaten mate on one. Hi Shakib, hi Stone Cold Steve Austin, how's it going? We made the tournament tonight. شوف آخر شورت مايوري كيف الحال؟ حاضر يا مايوري وسنفعلها في اللايف. We still have I believe like 5 maybe 10 puzzles and we will get our goal today. What's the best move here? Which opening is the best with black? It depends. الرخ الثاني يطلب الكوين. No, that's not a move. أحمد قاسم يقول rook to b8. We tried this and we tried this. Both didn't work. Both didn't work. What is your elo dude? Ali, are you going to solve with us some puzzles? Are you? Are you? باش مهندس يقول كوين على e5. No, but I understand the idea. Stone Cold Steve Austin is saying I missed the tournament. Yeah, I was. I noticed your absence, but don't worry about it. Shrishti queen to c2. Srishti. I'm sorry. Queen to c2. No, that's not it. Queen to c2. I'm sorry. No, queen to c2. Queen to c2. Oh, taking the pawn. No, that's not a move. No, that's not a move. Queen to c2 is not a move. No. Queen to e5 and the rook. That's a queen to e5 and we tried it, didn't work. Queen to c2. We tried it. That's c2. That's c. That's 2. You know? So we are here, right? That's not a move. محمد يقول bishop على e5. Now rook, and we take the knight, and that's it. Let's move to the next one. e7 needs a defender. Okay, let me calculate. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we are 10 puzzles away. What do we have here? Attacking the queen. Take and the queen take? Or check? Should I take? No, it's a check and you take the rook. Alright, let's move to the next one. Check. If take, I'll take the rook. Why? I go here. If take with the pawn, I'll take with the check. If you take here, I'll take the bishop. It's a win-win deal. Do you think that's the thing? Maybe it's bishop, threaten mate on one? No. Bishop? What's the best move here? اربط الكوين بالأول لكن محمية بمن؟ سعيد صباح الخير. مصطفى جمال كش من السي. Bishop to e1. We tried it. Didn't work. حصان على d6. No. King to c5 maybe. Knight to c5 maybe. Knight to c5? No, that's not reasonable, but حصان d5. Boris is saying g1. No. محمد سليمان يقول d5. لا. No, that's not a move. أحمد قاسم يقول اربط وزير وبعدين نايت على d2. لا, that's not the move. Queen على h2. Queen على h2. No, that's not a move. That's not a move. محمد اسماعيل يقول queen على f4 bishop g4. queen على f4. queen على f4. شباب الاف4 تموت الملكة بالبيشوب. knight to g3. next Guzain. knight to g6. You mean knight to g3? Ah, we tried it, didn't work. Bishop على b6. bishop على b6. هنا b6. bishop على b6. Wait, maybe it's retreating with the bishop somewhere. Maybe it's retreating here. No. Retreat! Oh my god! What's the answer? Bishop على h3. No, it's not bishop to h3. Bishop h6. Bishop h6? That's h6. I believe you mean this, right? Sorry about that. You mean this. That's bishop h3. Didn't work. Michael is saying, Michelle, I'm sorry, I think. Michelle, yeah, that's Michelle, not Michael. Bishop to f8. Bishop to f8. f8. That's f8. That's f8. That's where the king is standing. Manuel is saying bishop to d4. Regan is saying bishop to d4. Bishop to d4? Why that square? I mean, if I take with the queen, that's not a check. You take with the bishop, I take. Maybe it's a check, take and check, maybe? No? Take? Bishop? Yo, what the fuck is this? Jump? Take, then jump here or something? Check maybe? Check? Check actually, yeah. Then check. And the queen takes. Why? Take with a pawn or take with the queen or what? Take with the queen? Take with the queen with the check, of course. Unbelievable, I swear to God. Unbelievable. I mean, if check he retreat, I take and take with his queen. What about I attack the queen and he takes with the check and I take and they take? Check maybe? And take? I attack? Take with the check? I take? and take my queen. أنا كمرتضى منصور استفدت إيه؟ Go here. Wow. Take with the check, take with the queen, then I attack the queen. Yeah, I believe you take the rook. No. No, you don't take anything. حلل يا شكيب، نريد فهم فكرته فورا بعد هذا اللغز. It's not taken the rook. So it's not taken the rook and it's not threatened to take the rook. Okay. مصطفى جمال يقول queen على c2. That's it. Okay, let's go back to this one. So it was retreating with the bishop here and attacking the queen. All right, check, because you are threatened mate in one. If he goes here, he cannot block. So check, he pushed the pawn. Of course you take with the bishop, and let's say for example, wait, he is already doesn't have this and this and this, and the bishop is taking this from him. That's the only breathing room. You go here and check, and the knight is not developed, so he's blocking the rook. Rook is not protecting the back rank like it has to do. So take with the queen, or it's just mate, or maybe, yeah. If queen doesn't take, it's just a checkmate here. Let me just turn on the engine. What if he doesn't take with his queen? What if he goes here? It's just checkmate, right? Yeah, that's checkmate. Cannot block, cannot do anything. Yeah, it's just he's forced to take with the queen. He's forced to take with the queen. كان مجاني صح؟ السؤال لي ما أكل الفيل. لا أعتقد أنه لديه القدرة أصلا على أنه يأكل الفيل. What do we have? Defend the knight, bro. Check. Attacking the rig. Check. I mean, is that a thing? Take. No. I go here. No, that's not a move. What's the best move here? Knight to h3. Check. Correct. Take with it. No. Take with the check. Take with the queen. Take with the no. Pushing the. Taking the bishop. Taking the bishop. Taking the bishop. Okay, another puzzle. Take with the check. Queen take. I don't have that because of the knight is guard on this. Should I take this? No. I mean, taking the bishop and connecting your rooks before I lose one of them, right? Attack. Who's protecting the knight? Nobody's protecting the knight. Nobody's protecting the knight. John Smithy, how's it going? Take the bishop. With the queen? No. With the king? No. Mustafa Gamal. Rook على b8. That's losing my knight. Take. Queen. Queen. Attacking the queen with the rook. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Maybe that's... No, I don't have that. فيل بكش. غريب هذا اللغز. And of course it was simple tactics actually. Five puzzles and we reach 15 puzzles. What do we have here? I take and take, I believe. And take. No, I don't take. I don't. Check. And I take with a check. Okay, simple actually. I attack with a... No, I block with the bishop. I thought I block with the bishop. Push. Block. Okay, hold on a second. Why I was doing that? I push the pawn. I'm threatened mate in one here, right? Yeah. I'm threatened mate in one. Bro is just... You know. That's it. It's mate in one. It's inevitable. It's a Thanos mate. Check, he takes, then I take, no. I put the pawn and check or something. I attack the queen. What's the best move here? I go here. If takes, that's losing his queen. I mean, it was... No, he will take with the check. If I move here, he will take with the check and I take here. What about check, take and check? Then what? That's not the move. Rook, putting pressure on the rook. Yeah, that's it. And of course taking the queen. Okay. Three puzzles. Okay, now what? Yeah, that's it. No, I don't understand this one. Okay, I understand. I attack the queen. And I take. If take, check and take, and that's literally a puzzle mate. We are doing puzzle. So that's a puzzle mate and a puzzle mate. Yeah, so take with the rook. And he take. And that's a check. Take. Checkmate. Alright. Next. Alright, what do you have here? Check. Queen gonna take? No. But I'm going for it anyway. Check. Check, take. No. Check if take. Should I take here? Pawn take and queen take, then what? Maybe I take here with my queen? No, that's not the move. Check, take with a pawn. Attacking the queen with something, or taken with a pawn? Yeah, taken with a pawn. Taken with the rook. Alright, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the last puzzle for tonight. The last puzzle for tonight. Wow. 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 Fuck. يلا مايوري خليك معي. I think that okay. This? No. Bishop? Take and take with a check, then take or something? No. What's the best move here? Bishop to g4. What's the point of bishop to g4? What's the point? Okay, I found this move only because it's obvious. But what's this doing? Yeah. What if... Why queen has to take? Why queen has to take? What if queen here? It's a checkmate. Okay. I hear you. Queen here. And you take it for free because the bishop is pinned. Okay, what about the queen here? Checkmate. Yeah. Queen has to take with a check, so he can castle and saves himself from checkmate. Alright. 50 puzzles, and look at the difficulty, guys. If you guys are familiar with the with lichess, I am using the most difficult one, and actually I'm so sure that we will be better at this, you know. We solved a lot of ones, actually. Correct, in a correct way. Okay, Mayuri, let's see what did you post? You posted that on YouTube, right? Okay, let me show this on on the end, you know. Okay, 1 second. One second. Here we are. Okay. You are so fucking desperate, bro. Yeah, that was so painful. Oh. I'm so sorry, guys. I believe you didn't see that. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone. That was hilarious, actually. Yeah, that was so hilarious. So we see nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll get back to it right now. I'm trying to show you guys what's okay. Good God. Yeah. Okay, guys. Oh, you're not gonna see anything, guys. I'm so sorry about that. It's YouTube. It's YouTube doing that feature of protecting the copyright stuff. So I believe that's enough. That's enough. We did it. 50 puzzles. Yeah, the screen will be black. The screen you know, that's YouTube is protecting Mayuri, our friend Mayuri, you know, from me. Despite that, he made an edit about me. Thank you very much, Mayuri. You are so sweet, and that's not the first time he does it. 50 puzzles. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. I really enjoyed the stream more than that one about the tournament. If you guys missed tonight's tournament, that's okay. I'll see you in the next streams, and that's enough. In your way out, you know, it would be nice if you hit that like button before ending the stream. Take a second to subscribe, and that's enough, I believe. Thank you very much, everyone. Suleiman, Georgie, thank you very much. Saeed, Boris, Tempore, Manuel, Stone Cold, glad to see you. John Smithy,